Welcome back, everyone. Thanks to an innovative partnership between the Little Rock Zoo, the Arkansas Game and Fish, and several others, over 40 lizards now have a new home in the Ozarks. 5 News meteorologist Stephen Abshire has a story about bringing back an important part of nature.
If you're hiking on many of the trails and parks around Arkansas, you might come across an area like this, an opening in the woods where you might see some new plant life, maybe some rocks, but you might also want to keep an eye out on a recently reintroduced animal that's making its comeback in the natural state.
This is an eastern collared lizard, and they are typically found within glade ecosystems across the highlands of Arkansas. They are vital members of their habitat, and recently the Collared Lizard Conservation Project, with conjunction with the University of Arkansas, Arkansas Game and Fish, and other organizations around the state, have released some lizards back into the wild. The lizard's biggest threat, glade habitat loss.
And the biggest thing that's caused that is the loss of fire. A few hundred years of for various different reasons, and more often than not on purpose, but loss of fire across the Ozarks, which allows the glade to look more like the glade and prairies to become more savanna, and then in another 30 years it's more open woodland, and another 30 years it's a forest.
And although these animals don't pose a threat to humans, conservationists are still asking you to keep your distance.
So this species is sensitive to people capturing them for the pet trade and different things like that. And whenever they're first reintroduced, they're extremely sensitive. And once that population takes off and we feel stable about it, then we're more apt to let folks that are interested know where they are, because we want people to go and see them. What's the purpose of having a species that no one knows where they are and can never go look at them?
So if you do run across an eastern collared lizard in the wild, there is something you can do to help the experts out.
There's an app called iNaturalist that a lot of folks use. That's an app on their phone. They can take a picture of it, and then that will give an opportunity to post where they documented that animal. And if it ends up being a real remnant or a rare, sighting of one, it could be really important. It may be one where we switch gears on priority on helping the habitat in that area.
From the Glades of Arkansas, for 5 News, this is Stephen Abshire.